Hello. Today, seed oils, the truth revealed for you. Hello, lovely. My name is Karen Creighton, and today we're going to uncover one of the biggest health myths out there. The idea that seed and nut oils are healthy and that saturated fats are harmful. Stick with me as we explore why this old advice could be steering you in the wrong direction and how embracing animal fats might just be the key to you thriving and having abundant energy and just feeling really, really good about yourself. To understand how we got here, let's go back to the early 20th century. As it appeared, heart disease rates had risen. We're not too sure about that, though, because statistics can be skewed. So, as the mainstream narrative with the heart disease was rising, researchers started to dig and they started to point the finger at saturated fats. However, there's the thing. This theory wasn't based on solid science. And yet we were told to replace delicious butter with margarine and lard with canola oil. However, our ancestors ate saturated fats for thousands of years and were healthier than what we are today. So really, what is going on? So let's take a look at why these nut and seed oils, often called heart healthy, are anything but. First, they are highly processed. Oils like soybean, sunflower, and canola don't just naturally pour from seeds. And don't get me started on rice bran oil. They all require extreme heat and chemicals like hexane to extract, stripping away nutrients and leaving behind a product prone to oxidation. And that is just the beginning. As you can see, if you are watching the slides, that our omega-3 and omega-6 ratios are way out of balance due to many factors. The pie chart here is showing that the ratios of grass-fed beef and corn-fed beef is way out of balance. With grass-fed, the ratio is 1 part omega-3 to 1.7 parts omega-6, whereas corn-fed is 1 part omega-3 to 17.7 parts omega-6. Modern diet's imbalance. The modern diet is overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which primarily comes from vegetable oils like soybean, corn, and canola oil, and also due to farming practices like feeding corn to beef, for example. This is raising our ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 to very unhealthy ranges. So what is a healthy ratio? The healthy ratio, the ideal is omega-6 to omega-3 should be around 1 to 1, or at a maximum of 2 parts omega-6 to 1 part omega-3. But most people in the Western world consume a ratio of around 20 to 30 times omega-6 to 1 part omega-3. Now, this imbalance leads to chronic inflammation in the body, which contributes to health problems such as heart disease, arthritis, and even the big C word. So chronic inflammation, omega-6 fatty acids are pro-inflammatory, which means they promote inflammation in the body when consumed in excess, which is what we are doing right now. Inflammation is a natural defense mechanism, but chronic, unchecked inflammation can damage tissues and lead to long-term conditions like insulin resistance and autoimmune diseases. The vegetable oils fuel this inflammatory process, worsening conditions like arthritis, asthma, and obesity. When we look at hormonal imbalance, omega-6 fatty acids disrupt hormonal balance by interfering with the body's ability to produce hormones efficiently. The body needs the right balance of omega-3 to omega-6 for proper hormone production, especially hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone. Excessive omega-6 from seed oil can cause issues not only with the sex hormones, but with insulin. So it actually leads to insulin resistance, and that basically is overproduction of insulin, which is a sort of imbalance and is a video all of itself. Insulin resistance is a major factor in weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and other metabolic disorders. The other thing we have to mention here is mental and emotional health impact. Chronic inflammation and hormonal imbalance can affect the brain. Studies have shown that diets high in omega-6 are linked to mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Is it surprising that since they've introduced margarine, vegetable oils and everything, we have had incrementally increased levels of mental disorders? So by reducing omega-6 intake and increasing omega-3 from sources like fish, grass-fed meats, and animal fats, you are actually supporting your mental clarity, your emotional stability, and overall brain health. So, what's the alternative? Well, it's time to bring back animal fats. Not only are they rich in stable saturated fats, but they're also far less processed and full of nutrients that our bodies need. Let's explore why animal fats are the best choice for cooking and overall health. Did you know that over 60% of your brain is made of fat? Saturated fats from animal sources are essential for brain function, hormonal health, and even protecting against neurodegenerative diseases. So if you're dealing with any hormonal imbalances, any emotional imbalance, switching to animal fats could help your body rebalance itself naturally. Another benefit of animal fats is they are loaded with fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K2. These vitamins are critical for immunity, bone health, heart health. You compare these to vegetable oils which offer no real nutritional value at all. So contrary to what we've been told, saturated fat does not cause heart disease. In fact, eating animal fats can help improve your cholesterol levels by raising HDL, the good cholesterol in theory, and lowering triglycerides. It's the triglycerides and the HDL that are vital. The real danger to your heart is inflammation, which is driven by, yep, you guessed it, vegetable oils in all its guises. So, if you're ready to cut out harmful seed oils and start embracing animal fats, where to start? Cook with fats like butter, ghee, lard, and tallow. These are stable and delicious, perfect for all types of cooking. Avoid processed foods, which are loaded with vegetable oils, and make sure you read labels carefully. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this video helped clear up the confusion around nut and seeds oil versus saturated fats. The truth is, vegetable oils have done more harm than good, while animal fats are nutrient-dense, stable, and essential for optimum health. Let's take back control of our health, one meal at a time. And if you need some ideas on how to make huge changes in the way you eat, take a look at our guide, Cutting the Crap: Healthy Alternatives to Everyday Foods. In our guide, we give you suggestions as to how you can swap foods out for unhealthy, even if they appear healthy, to real healthy foods. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.